rising from a pole bonfire below. You barely hear a whisper of the wind. Something's crawling up under my skin. Yeah. Go ahead and rattle my fences. Pound that hammer, test my defenses. Over and over, it never relents. Go ahead, rattle my fences. Bottles on the rail by the busted wood gate. Ain't sleeping easy, can't get straight. Sun beats down, gnawing at my sense. Trouble circles, I tighten, I tense. Go ahead, rattle my fences. Pound that hammer, test my defenses. Over and over, it never relents. Go ahead, rattle my fences. Nothing breaks me, break me new. Try it again and again and again. Fences shut up, but they still won't bend. No. Go ahead, rattle my fences. Turn up the trouble, tear down the senses. Over and over, can't make me bend. Go ahead, rattle my fences. Rattle my fences. Electric's like tar dust in the air. You lean against the old fence line with the sun burning holes in your back. Your boots leave marks in the red dry clay, looking out over acres you can't claim. You haven't said a word, but something's tense. It's in the way you cross your arms. You don't have to tell me about a long all days and nights you can't sleep for the heat. Are you trying to outrun the names that follow? Are you bleeding for a place you can't leave behind? You carry every season stitched in your shadow. I see the weight in your walk on this old fence line. You spit and grin like nothing sticks, but your eyes track every truck that roars by. We're both stuck in these half-broken plans down dirt roads that punch through time. I know you don't need my pity or pride, but you turn just enough to let me in. Some afternoons the wind barely moves, and we drown out of troubles with 10-cent gin. Are you trying to outrun the names that follow? Are you bleeding for a place you can't leave after dusk if you just let yourself trust. Are you trying to outrun the names that follow? Are you pleading for a place you can't leave behind? You carry every season stitched in your shadow. I walk beside you down this old fence line. When kicking dust, you and me fence line. Holding the sky. Wasn't looking to find trouble, but you came strolling in, boots knocking up dust in places I thought I'd been. Never heard you promise much, but you sure do draw a crowd. You lean in close then vanish quick whenever things get loud. You say it's just the weather, blame it on the time, but you show up just the same. Every fence I build you climb. In the tall grass I can see you waving from your way. You never call it home, but somehow always stay. I get lost just trying to figure what you mean by passing through, but the ground remembers footprints and it's holding on to truth. I catch you at the bonfire, laughing with someone new. You're winking a way that makes a mess of everything I do. Try talking plain and honest, but you just tilt your hat with words you never finish. I'm still wondering where you're at. You say it's just a habit, blame it on the light, but a heart don't keep no ledger when someone feels it's right. In the tall grass I can see you waving from your way. You never call it home, somehow always stay. I get lost just trying to figure what you mean by passing through, but the ground remembers footprints and it's holding on to truth. Someday you'll settle and we'll move on for good. Either way I'll bow my head just like you said I should. In the tall grass I can see you waiting from your way. You never call it home, but somehow always stay. I get lost just trying to figure what you mean by passing through, but the ground remembers footprints and it's holding on to truth. Yeah, the ground remembers footprints even after you move. just kicking in my weight. Boots hang off my tailgate, I ain't got much at stake. Every Friday's the same old crowd, just trying to get by. Raise a toast to the nowhere towns under a faded sky. Sometimes I wonder as the sun dips low, is this how freedom's supposed to go? How does it feel to be your own man, running wild when nobody's got a plan? Is this living or just passing time? Is it worth the mud and the moonshine? How does it feel? I hear the talk at the corner store, folks always got keys to the truth. Say life like mine's for the lost or the foolish youth. But when the fireflies spark up and the banjo rings clean, guess I'd rather be out here than stuck in someone else's dream. Wheels spinning, horizon never close. Is this the life I one day toast? How does it feel to be your own man, running wild when nobody's got a plan? Is this living or just passing time? Is it worth the mud and the moonshine? How does it feel? Cooler on the bumper, I'll laugh, carry warm on the wind. Don't care who's watching, 'cause I might not be back again. How does it feel to be your own man, running wild when nobody's got a plan? Is this living or just passing time? Is it worth the mud and the moonshine? How does it feel? How does it feel? Tell me, how does it feel? You got a dream, but I can't see it. You say this old road leads out, but we're knee deep in it. Trucks broke down, radio shouting nonsense. Same goddamn story, same old pretense. I light up, spit, curse at the sky. Red dirt stuck to this life, I can't say why. Every damn day just grinding it out. You're laughing at me now, but you ain't figured it out. I gotta get out of this town, I gotta get out. I gotta get out of this town, I gotta get out. Wind in my face, middle finger out. I gotta get out of this town, I gotta get out. Bars just a mile, everybody inside. Same fools talking shit, same liquor to hide. You say you love me, but you're bored as hell. We burn like a bonfire, smoke and yell. I know every crack in this busted street. I know every liar and every bad beat. Tired of you saying you're here to stay. You promised me the world would just fade away. I gotta get out of this town, I gotta get out. I gotta get out of this town, I gotta get out. Middle finger out. I gotta get out of this town, I gotta get out. Windows down, just wanna scream. The rust on my knuckles shadow my routine. Sun's coming up, but I ain't staying long. You hold me down, but I'm already gone. Hell yeah, I'm a redneck. redneck, tired of the dead end, fucking up my Chevy just to feel again. Every time you laugh, it's a stab, it's a splinter. Chilly in my bed, hot as hell in the winter. Pour another shot, I don't care if it's late. Repeat that line, repeat my fate. Mud on my boots, hope in my mouth, been screaming for freedom. Let me out, let me out. I gotta get out of this town, I gotta get out. Gotta get out. I gotta get out of this town, I gotta get out. Gotta get out. Wind in my face, middle finger out. I gotta get out of this town, I gotta get out. I gotta get out of this town, I gotta get out. I gotta get out of this town, I gotta get out. Yeah, you got something to say, don't you now? Let's talk, friend. Right here on this front porch swing. Well, I heard you run your mouth down by the riverside, hollering wild like thunder, rolling over dusty pines. There ain't nothing new beneath these August skies, just the sound of you and me trying to swallow our pride. Keep on talking, keep on talking. We ain't ever gonna see eye to eye. Keep on talking, keep on talking. Ain't no sense in letting good whiskey dry. Keep on talking, keep on talking. You say your truth, and I say mine. Keep on talking, keep on talking. We've been stubborn since the Baptist church sign. Mama says a man should listen, even if he don't agree. Your boots and my boots both track mud up in this family tree. You say the world's gone sideways, I say it's just spun around again. We argue till the fireflies fade, but you're still my oldest friend. Keep on talking. It's a long way back to where we started, son. Keep on talking. But I ain't the only hard-headed one. Keep on talking, keep on talking. We ain't never gonna see eye to eye. Keep on talking, keep on talking. Ain't no sense in letting good whiskey dry. Keep on talking, keep on talking. You say your truth, and I'll say mine. Keep on talking, keep on talking. Let's fight with words, not fists this time. Bajo las estrellas seguimos discutiendo viejas historias, siempre repitiendo. Pero aunque gritamos, no voy a mentir. En el fondo, hermano, no te voy a dejar ir. Keep on talking, keep on talking. We ain't never gonna see eye to eye. Keep on talking, keep on talking. Ain't no sense in letting good whiskey dry. Keep on talking, keep on talking. You say your truth, and I'll say mine. Keep on talking, keep on talking. We'll still be here come morning light. All this ruckus just means we still care. If we stop talking, you know I wouldn't dare. Keep on talking, keep on talking. We ain't never gonna see eye to eye. Keep on talking, keep on talking. Ain't no sense in letting good whiskey dry. Keep on talking, keep on talking. You say your truth, and I'll say mine. Keep on talking, keep on talking. Old dogs like us never say goodbye. Keep on talking. keep on talking. Keep on talking. Keep on talking. Sun coming up, boots hit red clay. Gravel kicking up in the drive. Dogs barking at an old Chevrolet. That's how I start my life. Ain't much more to say. Raised up on backwoods pride. Dirty hands and a crooked smile. We're in a cooler, tailgate down. We're backwoods born and loud. Backwoods born and loud. Born and loud. Bonfire burning by the river bend. Uncle's old guitar getting played. Laughter rolling like a summer wind. We don't care about fame. Folks like us, we just stay the same. Raised up on backwoods pride. Dirty hands and a crooked smile. Beer in a cooler, tailgate down. We're backwoods born and loud. Backwoods born and loud. But it's home for me, loud as the crickets in the sweet pine trees. Raised up on backwoods pride. Dirty hands and a crooked smile. Beer in a cooler, tailgate down. We're backwoods born and loud. Backwoods born and loud. Woods born and loud, born and loud. Backwoods born and loud. Backwoods born and loud, born and dust on my jeans, sun bearing down, backwoods, no in-betweens. Got a broke down Chevy running pure speed and spite. I've been wrestling these roads every doggone night. You hear that thunder rolling, Lord, it calls my name. Bars on the corner, but the whiskey tastes the same. Mama said, boy, don't gamble what you can't afford to lose. But I'm chasing down that thunder every time I choose. Revving me, grit your teeth, feel the wheels start to shake. If you ain't scared, you ain't alive, and that's the risk you take. How far can you go, boy? Tell me when the river's wide and the nights run cold. You done when your knuckles bleed? Will you roll or just fold? How far can you go, boy? With your heart on the line and your soul so low, Lord, how far can you go? Swan singing my own kind of songs. Red dirt in my teeth and a dare in my eye. I keep pushing past the pain like I was born to try. Cracked hands, heavy heart, told myself not to break. If you never run, you never fall. That's a bet on me. How far can you go, boy? Tell me when the river's wide and the nights run cold. You're done when your knuckles bleed. Will you roll or just fold? How far can you go, boy? How far can you go, boy? Singing your heart on the line and your soul so low to go. How far can you go? Every mile's a question, every line in the sand. Would you stand and fight or run from the man? How far can you go, boy? When the river's wide and the nights run cold, they done when your knuckle bleed. Will you roll or just fold? Oh, oh, how far can you go? How far can you go, boy? With your heart online and your soul so low. Lord, how far can you go? How far can you go? How far can Thunder rolling over red clay ground. The fire in my belly won't cool down. Got a sharp edge in my mood tonight. Radio tuned to another fight. Mud splashed up on my boots again. Lately I feel it crawling under my skin. Another long wind passing through my veins. Not sure I'm listening right, but nothing feels the same. Oh, oh, raise some hell, raise some hell, raise some hell tonight. Hell can't sit quiet when it don't feel right. Raise some hell, stir it up, ignite. Raise some hell, stir it up tonight. Raise some hell, hell I won't dim other words go. Raise some hell, let the anger show. Folks talk tough but don't walk the line. Crossed arms and crooked grins in a rowdy time. Old scars itching round every bend. I keep counting reasons that never end. Red dust flying through countryside air, and I'm still hoping someone out there cares. Don't shut me down, don't fence me in. Gonna burn through my patience again. Raise some hell, raise some hell, raise some hell tonight. Raise some hell, see my shadow in the southern light. Raise some hell, I won't let it go. Raise some hell, let them really know. Raise some hell till the morning comes. Raise some hell, beat those southern drums. Look out far, sky torn in half. Still the world moves, but I just laugh. Every memory fights for space inside. No room for silence when my pride's been tried. Raise some hell, raise some hell, raise some hell tonight. Raise some hell, I won't back down from the fight. Raise some hell, let the thunder roll. Raise some hell deep inside my soul. Raise some hell, some hell. Engine knocking, front yard, last drop gone. Empty wallet, hands dirty, pedal stuck on. Neighbors talking, laughing, looking down the lane. Sweating my eyes, thunder on the window pane. Bare feet on gravel, boots by the door. Blue cooler hollering out for one more. Gas money blues, stuck in the news. Gas money blues, nothing to lose. News on the radio, can't trust a word they say. Down at the feed store, folks arguing all day. Dollar don't go far, and that tank won't fill. Broke as a bomb, cat chasing after windmill. Truck bed rusting, paint peeling low. Love waiting now where the blackberries grow. Gas money blues, stuck in the news. Gas money blues, nothing to lose. Red sky at sundown, silence like a dare. Yard chair spinning, old hound won't care. Looping this line, got nothing but time. Tracing pink clouds with a 12-string mind. Gas money blues, stuck in the news. Gas money blues, nothing to lose. Spin that tire, count that change. Crumble that palm pocket, rearrange. Mail in the box, one is in the red. Can't pay today, tomorrow's just ahead. Rumor on the bench at the county square. Sunburn peeling, life don't care. Cousin says jumpy and tailgate drops. Run wild, run out, the switch stops. Beat ain't told it, never is sound. Half tide, cold, wide, small town all around. Yeah. Repeating that chorus, fill it with sound. Flat tire, broke wire, small town all around. Gas money blues, over again. Spin the same story, engine won't mend. Gas money blues, stuck in the news. Gas money blues, nothing to lose. Gas money blues, stuck in the news. Gas money blues, nothing to lose. Sun coming up, sure still muddy. Coffee's cold, woods out back. Old Cherokee, dogs all lazy. Same sky, same track. Truck keys missing from the counter. Only your hat hanging on the wall. Where did you go? Did you go? Why's the echo sitting slow? Hey, where did you go? No footprints in the driveway, gravel, grass knee-high, gate swung wide. Neighbors jawing about nothing special, but your laugh can't find. Left my boots by your side of the bed. Ghost of your boots in my head. Where did you go? Where did you go? Why's the echo sitting slow?
night. Beer can pop, TV blaring, cook fire dying down. Got your old blue shirt hanging off a post, still smells like town. Mama keeps asking, I just kick dirt, won't say. Half these feels, half these days, just wish you turned back this way. Red splinters in the fist, missed calls in the wind. I ain't good with words, but I ain't pretending. I know I'm rough, not clean, all mud and broken. Seems you were the song in my cab, roll down, king and queen. So I count the beats in the night, stare and roll lines. Hope your boots kick up dust when freedom shines. But hell, I trade every bottle, every round, just to see a tailgate roll back through this town. Yeah, did you go? Why is the echo sitting slow? Yeah, did you go? Did you go? You go? Why did you go? La la la. Oh.
Hey darling, jump in, shotgun seats for you. Got a tank full of Friday and there ain't much to do. You lap boots on the dashboard, hat pulled low. Told me I couldn't sit still, baby watch me go. I was built for good times. Yeah, built for good times. Tailgate down and you're by my side. I was built for good times. Say it 10 times, I was built for good times. Built for good times. Built for good times. Come on, come on. Built for good times. Built for good times. Built for good times. Your mama says we're restless, your daddy shakes his head, but this old red Chevy's rolling in and we ain't in bed. Laughing at your brother's old dog chasing dust. Ain't no money in our pockets, but we got us. I was built for good times. Yeah, built for good times. Old town saying we're out our minds. I was built for good times. Say it again now. I was built for good times. 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 I was built for good times. Moon high river, cool feet in the mud. Redneck parade under stars and above. You laugh and you spin, I keep holding on tight. If you ask me again, girl, I'll tell you every night. I was built for good times. Yeah, built for good times. Raise it up, it's a hell of a ride. I was built for good times. One more time, I was built for good times. 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 Every day, every night, I was built for good times. Built for good times. Chase the morning wild and slow. I left the porch light burning. burning low. Just enough to mark the miles between hello and a borrowed smile. It's gasoline and gravel under my skin, a heavy hand, a loaded wind. I'm talking to you through the smoke and steel. You know how bitter hope can feel. Been grinding gears, the sun comes down. Dust coats his hand me downtown. If I said I ain't thinking of where you've been, wouldn't be true, wouldn't fit in. It's gasoline and gravel under my skin, a heavy hand, a loaded wind. I'm talking to you through the smoke and steel. You know how bitter the hope can feel. Truth, running from something that always finds you. It's gasoline and gravel under my skin, a heavy hand, a loaded wind. I'm calling you out through the smoke and steel. You know how bitter hope can feel. The engine hums somewhere near, just close enough to disappear. Just left the county line. Rooster crowing, day breaks right on time. Tin roof rattling, morning just don't mind. Oh, this gravel road shine, this gravel road shine. Yeah, 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 let it roll. Breaking bread on the tailgate, early heat coming up slow. Sweat stings, backaches, winds in humming low. Hard luck doesn't lead, Eve, it stays always close. But I got gravel road shine and all I ever know. Gravel road shine, gravel road shine. Gravel road shine, gravel road shine. All day, all night, gravel road shine. Gravel road shine, gravel road shine. Lift that dust, just ride the line. Yeah, gravel road shine, gravel road shine. Hound dog sleeping, shake finds a old fence post. The lawn chair leaning, sipping what matters most. Clouds moving on, memories haunt like a ghost. Still gravel road shine cuts through what I lost. Try to pave this way, but we let it stand rough where we stay. If there's gold here, it ain't what you'll find. It's buried in the gravel road shine. Gravel road shine, gravel road shine. Gravel road shine, gravel road shine. All day, all night, gravel road shine. Gravel road shine, gravel road shine. Let that dust just ride the line. Yeah, gravel road shine, gravel road shine. Yeah, gravel road shine, gravel road shine, shine. Let it keep rolling. Shine, gravel road shine, gravel road shine, gravel road shine. Damn. Past mile markers I can barely see. The radio spitting static like it's talking to me. Smoke on the horizon, moon hanging low. Old dogs barking at a world they used to know. Some old sieves keep knocking, don't let them in. Just a little lost, little loud around the next bend. Keeping my wheels in the ruts, eyes on the line. There's trouble in Gumbo, but I call it just fine. Every back road leads to one more rerun night. Ain't looking for saving, I just live how I like. Reckon folks are taught, let them chew their tobacco. Ain't my life to mend, ain't my pride to swallow. Whiskey in my veins, mud on my jeans. Tough as a pine knot, raw as a spring. Ain't got no preacher watching, just me and my kin. South wind howling and the game on end. Wheels in the ruts, eyes on the line. There's trouble in Gumbo, but I call it just fine. Every back road leads to one more rerun night. Ain't looking for saving, I just live how I like. Drive on, let it thunder, let the rain turn slick. Got a fistful of nothing, still swinging, still quick. Holding on to my ways, by my fingernails tight. Every run midnight, I still feel right. There's trouble in Gumbo, but I call it just fine. Every back road leads to one more rerun night. Ain't looking for saving, I just live how I like. Ain't looking for saving, I just live like I like. One more midnight rerun till I get it right. Sun still rising, dust on my boots, looking for a reason, hit the same old route. La 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 la, wind cuts cold. Don't say much, just another load. Oh, come on, grit in my hands, never letting go. Oil stain coveralls, sun-beaten road. Bill is out laughing, but I'm hauling this load. Saw her at the diner, eyes long gone. She tapped the counter, then she moved on. Yeah, grit in my hands, never letting go. Can you feel it? Oh, fight down hard, fight down slow. Sweat and fight, you don't ever show. Yeah, oh da da, oh da da. Ha. Yeah, yeah, da, da, oh. Grit in my hands, never letting go. Red clay underfoot, sky turning black, sirens in the distance, never looking back. Ain't got answers, don't know why, but I walk that line until the day I die. Grit in my hand, never letting go. La 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 la, oh, wind keeps rising, grit keeps holding on. Sun sticks to my boots, dust laying low. Words slip slow in the mouth, you don't know. Wind bites full of spite, I walk the line. Salt on my lip, hitch in my spine. I'm not fine, grits and gravel, bite and travel, heart unravels. Run, 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 grits and gravel, bite and travel, I can't settle. Run, run, run. Road bends, fence posts, tired eyes. You call me dumb, oh baby, that's just wise. Shake the rust loose, let the sweat dry. Trace every scar, let it testify. Laugh with my teeth, not my chest. Mud on the bed, it don't bother my rest. Tongue in my cheek, I let it ride. But you can't see grits if you never try. Grits and gravel, grits and gravel, bite and travel, heart unravels. Run, run, roll. Oh no, This rut's got a name. Spit in the rain, pride don't feel shame. Blood in the vein, a grin in the grave. Grit sing rebel, blood and trouble. Heart of rebel. Yeah, run, run, run. Grit sing rebel. Whoa. Dust kicked up bound on 2 feet. Old forts and out from won't start, can't leave. Sun burning down, sweat on my shirt. Not much moving but a slow dirty breeze. I'm still here, muddy boots on the floor. Can't outrun this ground no more. I'm still here, still here. Empty can, empty plans, but still here. Still here, muddy boots on the floor, saying still here, still here, still here. Red clay under my broken nails. Tried to chase something new, always failed. Whiskey bottle rolling off the porch stairs. Can't shake the weight, can't breathe the air. Sun's going down, but I'm just stuck. Over and over, can't change my luck. I'm still muddy boots on the floor. Can't outrun this ground no more. I'm still here, still here. Empty can, empty plans, but still here. Still here, muddy boots on the floor, say still here, still here, still. Shirt stained red, sleep don't come. Rivers run dry, I don't run. All I say is still here. I'm still here, muddy boots on the floor. Can't outrun this ground no more. Still here, still here. Empty plans, but still here. Still here, muddy boots on the floor, saying still here, still here, still here. Still here, muddy boots on the floor, saying still here, still here, still here. Mud on my sun's already burning, grass cut thin. Truck won't quit, got that morning skin. Barely awake, coffee break, no. Just the kick, red dirt below. Mud on my boots, keeping me true. Mud on my boots, stuck like glue. Mud on my boots, saying I won't lose. Mud on my boots, yeah, you know it's true. Yeah, you know it's true. Sweat dripping slow, hound dogs bark. Crickets singing around that old scrub park. Wild in my veins, sun in my eyes. Same old pain, but I still rise. already mean. Nothing in my pocket except old gasoline. Last night's beer can rolling round my feet. Truck won't start, kicking up dust in this heat. You hear that? Ain't much left but miles. Grit on my teeth, wind slapping my face. Axles about to shake this frame out of place. If you see me stalling, don't wave goodbye. Got one more bend, I ain't asking why. Oh, I hold my heart, look down this line. Watch in the kitchen cold, stare at the wall. Bills on the table, that's a southern drawl. Down, neighbors peeping like to catch me fall. Spit on the dust, don't answer no call. Grit on my teeth, wind slapping my face. Axles about to shake this frame out of place. If you see me stalling, don't wave goodbye. Got one more bend, I ain't asking why. Oh, I hold my heart down this line. Muddy water till I gone, still I push, keep dragging on. Nobody's here, we're just hanging tough. Echoes ring, ain't never enough. Check, listen close when I'm running on low. Sweat drops down, shirt toward the bone. Working 2 jobs and the dog's full grown. Cause I pull a knife, now I'm on my own. Never see a break, got a thumb on the dial. Bad luck rides up, I wink, yeah, I smile. Road got teeth, tries to eat my ties. I cuss, I spit, stomp by the fires. Front porch track, wind howls with the pain. Never seen a diamond just rust in the rain. But I keep on coming, can't learn to stop. Like some river, I'm rolling on top. Hear the thunder roll right under my feet. Hey now, hard luck's all I ever had. Grit on my teeth, wind slapping my face. Axles about to shake this frame out of place. If you see me stalling, don't wave goodbye. Got one more bend, I ain't asking why. Oh, my heart, look down this Friday night faded quicker than a fastball pitch. Spend my paycheck at the Circle K, grinning like a fool. Sunburned skin in these muddy boots, same old dusty ditch. Couches calling, TVs blaring, reruns playing cool. Six-pack sweating on my lap, got my dog right by my side. Footprints on the rug, jalapeno chips are more within my reach. Laughed so hard at Bo and Luke, almost let my pride slip away like Daisy rolling off that Georgia beach. Lean back, let that laugh track lead. You know I need, yeah, put on that Dukes of Hazzard again. You know the way that trouble comes around every bend. Yelling, hollering, raising a fuss. Feels like those Hazard boys might just be one of us. Oh, let the outlaw anthem run. I wanna be wild till the rerun's done. Mama yells from down the hall, turn that racket down. Well, she's laughing through the wall, we both know it's true. A little southern sass, a little small town crown, a rebel heart and rerun. That's the life I choose. Have my boots to Roscoe soon, under that crooked cartoon moon. Yeah, put on that Dukes of Hazzard again. You know the way that trouble comes around don't you know? Feels like family every time that old horn blows. Oh yeah. A hazard again. You know the way that trouble comes around at every bend. Yelling, hollering, raising a fuss. Feels like those hazard boys might just be one of us. Oh, let the outlaw anthem run. I wanna be wild till the rerun's done. Face down on my cousin's porch. Same damn boots, same damn shorts. Beer cans rattling, dogs still barking. Sun beating down, world keeps charging. Another busted pickup rusting out back. My head still pounding, can't find my cap. It's hot as hell, hell yeah, it's hot as hell. Another day in the dirty South where shit don't change. What the fuck am I doing? Stuck in this rut. Is it worth the trouble or worth getting up? Why the hell am I here? Tell me why the hell am I here? I keep asking and shouting, nobody near. Why the hell am I here? Oh yeah. Mama keeps yelling, says I'm going nowhere fast. Uncle Joe's laughing, says I'll never last. Roads all cracked, my luck's all shot. Belly full of whiskey dreams I forgot. Neighbors fighting, dogs chasing cars. Damn, this redneck life leaves some deep scars. But I keep waking up, keep wasting my time. Still playing these games, still towing the line. What the fuck am I doing? What am I even trying? Is it worth pushing or worth just lying? Why the hell am I here? Tell me why the hell am I here? I keep asking and shouting, nobody near. Why the hell am I here? Four wheels rolling, but I'm stuck in the mud. Every damn sunrise feels like a thud. Turn up the music, drown out the fear. Yelling to the sky, but nobody hears. Why the hell am I here? La la la. Why the hell am I here? Tell me why the hell am I here? I keep asking and shouting, nobody near. Why the hell am I here? Why the hell am I here? Hell if I know, hell if I care. Just another day trapped in nowhere. Backyard's buzzing, tailgate down, Sun's dropping low, heat still hanging round. Boots on coolers, high on this old grass. Buddies rolling up slow, laugh as they pass. Smoke from the grill, sizzle in the air. Got that carefree feeling everywhere. It's a good old Friday, not a care inside. Redneck hearts burning, fires burning bright. Raise up your bottle, let your troubles slide. Right here together, just living the high. Old dogs barking, someone starts a song. Hand me that six-pack, we'll sing along. Trucks lined up, all shining with dirt. Jump in the back, it ain't gonna hurt. Stars coming out, stories making rounds. Funny how simple can lift you off the ground. It's a good old Friday, not a care inside. Redneck hearts burning, fires burning bright. Raise up your bottle, let your troubles slide. Right here together, just living the high. Let the night linger, don't rush the end. Laughter's a language we all understand. It's a good old Friday, not a care in sight. Redneck hearts burning, fires burning bright. Raise up your bottle, let your troubles slide. Right here together, just living the high. Backyard's fading, but we're still here, chasing that feeling year after year. Hell-bent on burning daylight, boots in the red dirt lane. Old trucks coughing behind us, still chasing yesterday's rain. I hear the dogs in the distance, taste the dust in my teeth. Pull over where the blacktop breaks, moonwood hanging low through the trees. So I keep watching that last light slide off the fields and go, saying nothing just to feel right, with the radio turned down low. We ride on through the silence, still waiting for a sign, trying not to look behind, just rolling down Highway 9. You say it don't get much harder, same bars with the same old band. Mom's warnings echo longer, she don't quite understand. There's freedom out into nowhere, same anger in your voice. It's leaving, staying put, either way it ain't much of a choice. So I keep watching that last light slip off the fields and go, saying nothing just to feel right,
with the radio turned down low. We ride on through the silence, still waiting for a sign, trying not to look behind, just rolling down Highway 9. Keep driving, maps torn, but so is the night. Got a prayer and a tail light, and no one's saying we're right. I keep watching that last light, lifting off a rose mine, saying nothing just to feel right, with your shoulder pressed to mine. We ride on through the silence, still waiting for a sign. Highway 9. Just keep rolling down Highway 9.
Oh, la, 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 la. Yeah, I got miles beneath my boots. There's dust kicking up behind my old Ford. Every mile's another memory I can't afford. Sun sinking slow, sweat rolling off my brow. Got your words in my ear, can't shake them now. I've been searching for some kind of sign, a reason to turn around, to just let it slide. This highway out of heaven done turned to hell. Every line on the road just echoes what I felt. Wheels keep spinning, but I'm stuck in place, calling out your name just in case. Truck stops and broken bottles line my way. Radio static, can't outrun what you say. Pulled over at the crossroads, lost in the rain. I light up the smoke, trying to burn out the pain. Rear view's loaded with things left unsaid. This road is a bit I made, now I'll lie instead. This highway out of heaven done turned to hell. Oh, la, la. Every line on the road just echoes what I felt. Wheels keep spinning, but I'm stuck in place, calling out your name just in case. For mercy, just a little reprieve, but the road keeps on talking and it won't let me leave. If you hear me singing on a wild stretch of sky, just know it's your memory that won't say goodbye. This highway out of heaven done turned to hell. Every line on the road just echoes what I felt. Keep spinning, but I'm stuck in place, calling out your name just in case. Yeah, calling out your name. As the taillights fade, I know nothing's the same. crickets humming through the haze. La la, oh la. Mud cooled down on my boots. Skies opening wide, grinning with a spring breeze. Sun sinks in, but I stand where I am. Kick back on this rough cut porch, shade hanging low, red dirt in my veins, never moving on. Feeling like the river running stubborn as a pine. Life rolls forward, not much to chase behind. Last bill line, last bill, this dog champing slow. Old truck parked sideways, dust on the window. Bare feet, brown wooded, but I know. Sweat and thunder, swinging rusted rockers. Wide open arms to whatever rolls in. Don't ask why, just lean in. Decide why, caught in the wind. Climbing up, hanging tangled in branches. I squint at the shape, decide to grin. Fireflies scatter oil slick on the grass. I count the chances I've had to run but never did. Lawn chairs folded, rusty springs poke through cracked chokes, jumping through the air. While people lean lazy down, kicking up old stories they forget the end of. Nobody rushing, nobody caring if the ice melts fast. While my palms on my jeans song, son, just a piece of something nailed. It's like a rock down a ravine. I laugh deep in my gut as if my head to the slow pass of the day. Bottle sweating, rain singing, swirling up around my ears. Everything's sticking, time slowing, just being here. Wood burn steady, no need to look far. Breeze and gravel, tangles these miles of mine. Oh, loud. Long years stretching on that sky. Heavy heart ride on my mind. Marked by the dust, free in this fight. La la la, hillside wide. On in your fetching all that sky. Marked by the dust, free in this fight. La la la. Steam on the windshield at the break of dawn. Mud on my boots from the night just gone. Old Chevy's coughing, engines running slow. Still feeling the dust. Time to hit the road. What do you hold? What do you hold when the whiskey runs dry? Are you the man you thought you'd be, or just getting by? Feel the fire in your chest, light another way home. What do you hold when you're all alone? Radio static and the red dirt wind, chasing the sun after last night's sins. Lines on my face I don't recall. Heard my own laugh, where'd the wild boy go? What do you hold? What do you hold
tags on the dash, a faded note, brother's old lighter and a battered coat. If I close my eyes and breathe real slow, can you ever really go back? Hell, I don't know. What do you hold when the whiskey runs dry? Are you the man you thought you'd be, or just getting by? Will the fire in your chest light another way home? What do you hold when you're all alone? You caught me halfway gone again. Bare feet propped on my old tailgate, sunburned skin. Mud on my boots, I can't blame the rain. If you holler, you know I always come running again. That river feels like the arguments we had. You toss a laugh and I drop my guard real bad. Call me out if you want me. Call me out if you want me. Hey, hey, oh.
working these hands to the bone. Same old grind, same old tone. Something stirring in my chest. Feel it pulling from the west. Backroads calling, calling me home. Backroads calling, I ain't alone. Backroads calling, calling me home. Oh, yeah. Tired of walking the same old line. Boss man's rules ain't matching mine. Truck's been sitting way too long. Time to find where I belong. Backroads calling, calling me home. Backroads calling, I ain't alone. Backroads calling, calling me home. Oh, yeah. Dust on my boots, put on my jeans, living my truth, know what it means. Backlight, leave it first light. Something tells me it's gonna be alright. That old highway knows my name. Won't be coming back the same. Backroads calling, calling me home. Backroads calling, I ain't alone. Backroads calling, calling me home. Backroads calling, calling me home. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Backroads calling, calling me home. Hit the dirt road out past the cotton gin. Dust swirling by, sun hanging thin. That mailbox leans, paint chipped away. Feels like yesterday. Stop my old truck, boots on the fender. Passing by faces I vaguely remember. Bought a cold drink, heard someone call my name. Back in the game. I never planned to return, but the wind brought me home. Old stories trace these lines on my face, where the past feels like an undertow. Raise a toast at the county line, laughing about the mud and the mess we made. Lost some pride, found some grace. Been a long ride, I'm glad I stayed. Back in this place where I belong. Raise a toast at the county line. Fireflies lighting where we used to fight. Still smell of pine, feels right. Barroom jukebox playing that same old song. We all got scars, stories roadside, but sitting here, hearts open with toes that can't arrive, but laughing out mud and the mess we made. Lost some pride, found some grace, and low right eye glad along. Back in this place where I now rely alone. Dust on my boots, sun says fire it, old friend grinning, enough said. Just me and you, out on this old road. Dust in the air, sun sinking low. I remember that first Friday, truck was pretty loud. You jumped in by my side, laughing right out loud. We drive with nowhere to be, country playing low. Cornfields out the window, that's the way we go. Still here on this dirt road, you and me again. Still here on this dirt road, like we've always been. Ain't much different, ain't much changed. Still here on this dirt road, calling out your name. Moon's up, crickets singing, memories come back strong. Your hand in mine, I still remember that song. Bonfire crackling, someone brought out the beer. All them old friends, it feels like they're still here. Still here on this dirt road, you and me again. Still here on this dirt road, like we've always been. Ain't much different, ain't much changed. Still here on this dirt road, calling out your name. Talk about leaving, but we stayed around. Every time I see these fields, I know we're homebound. We're still here on this dirt road, you and me again. Still here on this dirt road, like we've always been. Ain't much different, ain't much change. Still here on this dirt road, calling out your name. Just me and you, out on this old road. We're still here, baby, where we belong. It just me, mud on my boots, fenders buzzing, full mood up high. Work all week till my knuckles are raw. Gas up the Chevy, I'm ready to haul. Gravel in my teeth, sun-beat skin. Saturday calls and I'm all in. Dirt road king, never left this town. Cold beer in a koozie, tailgate down. My folks built this place, gates swinging wide. It's my home, it's my pride. This is my stomping ground. Boots kicking up dust all around. Rooster singing, babies crying. We don't need nothing but a little more time. Chase the sun by the river bend. trade it in for glitter or gold. Red clay stubborn, just like me. Learn hard truths down on one knee. I ain't after riches, don't want pretend. And I got my people and real good friends. Sweet smoke rise, bonfire spark. Found my light in the dark. This is my stomping ground. Who's kicking up dust all around? Roosters singing, babies crying. We don't need nothing but a little more time. Chase the sun by the river bend. I'm right where I'm meant to be again. Oh, it's my stomping ground. Yeah, yeah, my stomping ground. Long as these fields stay wild, I'll never need more than this much. Raise a glass to the old pine tree. Ain't nowhere else I'd rather be. Who's kicking up dust all around? Yeah, yeah. Roosters singing, babies crying. We don't need nothing but a little more time. Chase the sun by the river bend. I'm right where I'm meant to be again. Oh, it's my stomping ground. Yeah, my stomping ground. Just a boots on dirt kind of sound. Stomping ground. Whoa, yeah. Ground. Yeah. I got one foot on red clay, one hand on goodbye. Dust rising in the rear view, big blue in the sky. Put my name on the mailbox, carved it years ago. Still hear Dad laughing, radio aglow. Don't see my old crew around these parts anymore. We all walked out, chasing some different war. But I keep coming back, calloused hands and faded cap. A letter I ain't mailed yet, folded in the pocket of my vest. If you ever make it back here, if life don't pull you down, you'll find me where the river bends, just outside of town. I'll save you a place at the old oak, same as way back when. Yeah, and if you ever make it home again, had plenty to say about nothing. We're working on rusty cars, hungover Sundays, picking at my old guitar. Mama called, she pretends I'm still a kid, but these lines on my face show every dumb thing I did. Sometimes I write your names in the dirt with my boot, think about all that could have been, drifting under the moon. If you ever make it back here, if life don't pull you down, you'll find me where the river bends, just outside of town. I saved you a place at the old oak, same as way back when. Yeah, if you ever make it home again, if you ever make it home again. Fences, or that faded welcome sign. It's the laughs and the heartaches that stand the test of time. I might never mail this letter, it's
It's just me feeling the night, but I'll be waiting by the fire for headlights in the drive. If you ever make it back here, if life don't pull you down, you'll find me where the river bends, just outside of town. I'll save you a place at the old oak, same as way back when. Yeah, if you ever make it home again. If you ever make it home again. Wake up slow with the sun in my eyes, dust on my boots, can't shake these lies. Your laughter still ringing in my ears, every heartbeat, it's all I hear. You know I bite down, hold tight, taste the dirt, make it right. You know I bite down, hold tight, taste the dirt every night. Got grit in my teeth, chew it on the day, grit in my teeth, won't wash it away. I spit out the pain, but the feeling stays. Grit in my teeth, grit in my teeth. Oh yeah, grit in my teeth. Thunderheads gathering under this sky, you throw words like knuckles, I don't ask why. Can't forget, can't forgive, stubborn pride, shouting out loud, can't run or hide. You know I bite down, hold tight, taste the dirt, make it right. You know I bite down, hold tight, oh, taste the dirt every night. Got grit in my teeth, chewing on the day, grit in my teeth, won't wash it away. I spit out the pain, but the feeling stays. Grit in my teeth, grit in my teeth, yeah, yeah, grit in my teeth. Ain't giving in, ain't scared to mad. The edge of the road, the heart of the track. Dirty jaw, stubborn soul, I'm still here, I'm still whole. Got grit in my teeth, chewing on the day, grit in my teeth, won't wash it away. I spit out the pain, but the feeling stays. Grit in my teeth, grit in my teeth. Yeah, yeah, grit in my teeth, grit in my teeth. Yeah, grit in my Some mornings hit like a warning bell, boots laying hard, it's hard to tell what the day's got gunning my way. Dust on my floor and it won't sweep away. Started slow, nothing much to say. Radio's crackling, letting it play. Heat's on my neck, I won't complain. Living this way is always the same. I go through the slow, but the pain never turning, just burning. It's part of the game. Cut off, once up, every day the same old song. Hands down, one town, going where I've always gone. Cut off, once up, never feel like I belong. the corner store. They know my face and nothing more. Wind's got grit like a memory stain. I shake it off, just shrug through the rain. Tires might slip on the county grade. Long roads clinging to the mess I made. Fence lines rust, but I don't mind. Another long haul, another day in line. I go hard, go through the smoke. The plane never turning, just burning. It's part of the game. Cut her off, run tough, every day the same old song. Hands down, one town, going where I've always gone. Cut her off, run tough, never feel like I belong. Hands down, one town, rolling on and on, on and on, on and on, on and on, rolling on, rolling on. The sound now, dust never settles anyhow. Simple and plain, no running round. It's all I know is solid ground. Cut her off, run tough, every day the same old song. Hands down, one town, going where I've always gone. And cut her off, run tough, never feel like I belong. Hands down, one town, rolling on and on, on and on, on and on, rolling on, rolling on. Whoa, yeah. You showed up late at my rundown motel. Dust on your boots, eyes sharp as a knife. Told me you found some freedom on the road, but it cost you a piece of your life. Laughing with a six-pack in your grip, you leaned against my paint chip door. Said you sleep where the wild wind howl if you couldn't crash on my floor. No vacancy, but you're knocking anyway. You always find a way to squeeze in, even when I say go. Ain't no room, but you fill up all this empty space. Trouble standing on the porch, and I throw the lock real slow. You fling your bag on my broken chair, talking big about some race you won. You ain't chased nowhere but trouble, no finish line, just running for fun. You steal my last cigarette, laugh like it's just small crime. Too stubborn to ask for mercy, too proud to own your time. No vacancy, but you're knocking anyway. You always find a way to squeeze in, even when I say go. Ain't no room, but you fill up all this empty space. Trouble standing on the porch, and I throw the lock real slow. One night turns to two, and your boots are by my bed. Can't say just what we're making, but it's wild, that's what you said. You burn hot and quick, then vanish at dawn. But every engine in this county knows you'll soon come back along. No vacancy, but you're knocking anyway. You always find a way to squeeze in, even when I say go. Ain't no room, but you fill up all this empty space. Trouble standing on the porch, and I throw the lock real slow. Trouble loves a redneck's door. Whoa, whoa, and I open it once more. With a busted lip, boots heavy on the floor. Sun beats down, my jaw still aches from last night's barroom roll. Sweating, whiskey burning, my hands shaking like a leaf. Don't know which is hurting more, my knuckles or my pride lying underneath. I got these knuckle busted blues, yeah, they're pounding in my face. Every scrape and every bruise just reminds me I ain't sane. Ain't no lesson I ain't learned the hard way up the southern skies. I got these knuckle busted blues and a heart that never dies. Front porch swing's been leaning since the day I turned 18. Mama said, watch your temper, son, but I can't change what I've been. Trouble's like a stray dog, waits for me at every door. Red clay in my cuddle fist, I keep on coming back for more. Reminds me I ain't tame. I ain't no lesson I ain't learned the hard way on the southern skies. Got these knuckle busted blues and a heart that never dies. Stand by every scar. Life's a rough and tumble highway, and I carry who we are. I got these knuckle busted blues, yeah, they're pounding in my veins. Every scrape and every bruise just reminds me I ain't tame. Never die. Oh, I'll keep on rolling through these knuckle busted and spit, kicking dust. My old boots worn as fuck.
Truck lights gone, tires hissing slow. Damn, you left, didn't say no. Empty seat, cussing at the sky. Long stretch of road, can't say goodbye. I'm hollering out my window. For you and every asshole I know. Rebel grinding in my teeth. Talk is cheap beneath this breeze. Stomp right on my pride. Redneck heart can't hide. Hatch of whiskey on my breath. Hell, I'd shout it till there's nothing left. Damn if I don't miss your shit. Beer cans litter, fuck this pit. Long jaw laughter, crackling fire. You stole the keys, raised the wire. Lie, spitting cuss into the night. Lie, you're gone and it ain't right. Rebel grinding in my teeth. Talk is cheap beneath this breeze. You stomp right on my pride. Redneck heart can't hide. Patch of whiskey on my breath. Hell, I'd shout it till there's nothing left. Fuck this loneliness, raise hell with my kin. Still hear you laughing, wind whipping thin. Blue jeans by the dash, crack of your voice. Sharp like smashed glass, left without a choice. Gravel pounding in my teeth. Talk is cheap beneath this breeze. You stomp right on my pride. Redneck heart can't hide. Patch of whiskey on my breath. Hell, I'd shout it till there's nothing left. Southbound, screwed up, damn roadside. Hey now, what you up to, rolling down this dusty lane? I saw you laughing through your window, boots up on the dash, truck bed full of nothing, but you sure got plenty of sass. You spit a little whiskey, let that old screen door bang. You wink like you mean it, and my words just up and hang. Oh, you shake it up like thunder, make the boys all lose their pride. You ain't waiting on permission, girl, you run your own damn ride. Trouble's just a whisper with a crooked little smile. You got me stuck like a flat tire, but I'm gonna walk that mile. You call me out for bragging, say I'm tough but soft as clay, picking on my hat and the rusty truck I drive each day. But you lean in a little closer just to draw that line. You keep me guessing, running circles, and you know it every time. Oh, you shake it up like thunder,
boys all lose their pride. You ain't waiting on permission, girl, you run your own damn right. Trouble's just a whisper, the crooked little smile. You got me stuck like a flat tire, but I'm gonna walk that mile. Lord, I know you see me looking, trying not to play the fool, but you're spinning me in circles, breaking every little rule. Just when I think you're leaving with those boots across the floor, you toss the keys and laugh like you never walked out the door. You shake it up like thunder, make the boys all lose their pride. You ain't waiting on permission, girl, you run your own damn right. Trouble's just a whisper with a crooked little smile. You got me stuck like a flat tire, but I'm gonna walk that mile. Yeah, still like a flat tire, but I'm gonna walk that mile. Friday comes round, I'm fixing my truck. Mud on my boots, you're giving that look. Dust on your cheek, laughing too loud. Betting you can't make it through another round. Barefoot trouble, tearing through the night. Tailgate swinging, or that faded porch light. Close enough to catch a dare, you're always one step ahead. Barefoot trouble got me losing my head. Crickets and moonshine, you lean on the fender, smirking sideways, got me trying to remember. If you said come closer, I just heard what I wanted. Laughing whispers, the line belly haunted. Barefoot trouble, tearing through the night. Tailgate swing under that faded porch light. Close enough to catch a dare, you're always one step ahead. Barefoot trouble got me losing my head. Every time you lean in, sparks burn slow. Might cross that line, but you never let me know. Dancing in the gravel, wild and half tame. Barefoot trouble, calling out my name. Barefoot trouble, tearing through the night. Tailgate swinging under that faded porch light. Close enough to catch you there, you're always one step ahead. Barefoot trouble got me losing my head. clay taste still stuck on my tongue. Sun hangs heavy, sweat on my back, days only just begun. My boots won't let go of that Carolina dirt. Every step a memory, every memory kinda hurts. But the radio's playing something blue under a faded rebel sky. Someone's laughing on the wind, but I can't say it's I got mud in my veins and it's running deep. Can't run from where I'm planted, can't get no relief. Just an echo in the hollow, howl in the rain. Yeah, I've tried to wash it off, but mud's in my veins. Lost faces in truck stop lights blink by and fade. Turn my collar to the dust, won't ever trade. Tie spin stories where the blacktop bleeds. Every mile I think I'm further, but this place is in me. Still hear mama howling from the porch swing, telling me to run, but the chain's not on my ankle, it's in the blood I'm from. Mud in my veins, running rough and steep. Swallow all the thunder, buried miles too deep. Just a voice in the hollow, a shadow in the rain. I tried to leave behind, but mud's in my veins. Crack a knuckle, spit the pain. Ain't no freedom for the redneck's chain. Out beyond the field, the night don't ease my mind. If leaving never comes for me, I swear it's lost its line. Yeah, mud in my veins, heavy as a stone. Wear it like a badge, I was born alone. Just a ghost in the hollow, screaming through the rain. You can take me from the mud, in my veins. He's cracking a smile down at Rusty's old place. Sun's beating hard on his faded blue cap. Saturday's heat, couple chairs in the shade, watching the world roll by like it always has. Old dogs bark at the mail truck slow. Neighbors trade looks but don't say much. Everyone's got a story, no one says it out loud, just sips their sweet tea slow and keeps their mouth shut. You hear bits and pieces, never all the truth. Is there more to say, or is silence proof? Who got the last word in this old town? Who sits high when it all goes down? Saying nothing sure tells a lot, don't it now? Who got the last word? Who's saying it now? He's laughing along, but his eyes don't lie. Ain't nobody mentioned what slipped last July. Just past those beams, someone changes the tune. Nothing to see here, just the hush of the room. It's a guessing game,
ahead. Every sideways glance, every word unsaid. Who got the last word in this old town? Who sits high when it all goes down? Saying nothing sure tells a lot, don't it now? Who got the last word? Who's saying it now? Behind every laugh there's a question mark. Every bottle raised tries to hide the dark. Would you bet the farm on what you think you know, or just tip your hat and keep it on the low? Empty chairs, full plates, voices running thin. If it wasn't worth mentioning, did it ever begin? Who got the last word in this old town? Who sits high when it all goes down? Saying nothing sure tells a lot, don't it now? Who got the last word? Who's saying it now? Shadows get long as the daylight fades. Funny what stays when there's nothing to say. Friday, cooling in the yard, toe in the kiddie pool, toss my last playing card. Cousin Bobby's ramble, half a mind to leave. Empty cooler, dust and dreams, what next to believe? Lawnmower idle, phone out of reach, neighbors holler, fence gap breach, raining on my lawn chair throne. Crushed cans at my feet, setting my own zone. Stirs the grill, spatula, king of the crumps. Critters run when I thump, no place like home. Raining on my lawn chair throne. Spam in mi esquina, cerveza fría, mosquitos bailan noche vacía. Luces del porch, guitarra, va un trago y ya. Así está la vida, puppy chasing shadows, boots by the door. Good old boys gather, one up in the score. Raining on my lawn chair throne, crushed cans at my feet, setting my own zone. Scepters of grill, spatula, king of the crumbs. Critters run when I thump, no place like home. Raining on my lawn chair throne. Lost a bet on NASCAR, wore it like a crown. I'm BBQ war story, smoky renown. If it ain't got some rust, it ain't worth a dime. Hand me another, it's summertime. Raining on my lawn chair throne, crushed cans at my feet, setting my own zone. Scepters of grill, spatula, king of the crumps. Critters run when I thump, no that old dirt lane. Mud on my boots, mind full of flame. Black smoke twists where the troubles land. You stand there, arms crossed, dust on your hands. Ain't said a word yet, just measure the space. Red clay walls between our face to face. This is my line in the sand, ain't backing up, ain't no plane. You talk loud, you throw shade, but I ain't scared of your parade. Stand your ground, kick up dust, all that hate just ain't enough to cross my line. You don't understand, I drew a deep line in the sand. You spit old grudges like chewing spit. Jaw works fast, but your boots don't fit. Years gone by, and it stays the same. Chasing fights, looking for someone to blame. I got scars from back in our day, but I learned hard what not to say. Say what you will, make it rough, but I've seen hell, I'm tough enough. Your words hit hard, but I won't bend. Some fires you start, you can't defend. This is my line in the sand, ain't backing up, ain't no plane. You talk loud, you throw shade, but I ain't scared of your parade. Stand your ground, kick up dust, all that hate just ain't enough to cross my line. You don't understand, I drew a deep line in the sand. It's all pride, it's bone and skin. We bleed the same, thick and thin. But today's the day it ends somehow. Ain't crossing over, not now. This is my line in the sand, ain't backing up, ain't no plane. 601 out, look at you ain't said big no parade. Stand your ground, kick up dust, all that hate just ain't enough to cross my line. You don't understand, I drew a deep line in the sand. Drums fade, slow picking, echo out. Saw Hank last night, talking slow under porch light. Told me about the miles between heavy boots and gasoline. He don't say much, just grins and nods. The dust on his hat says he's beat a few odds. Well, the long road knows my name, ain't much different. We're just the same, you can find me out with the lost and the lame, out on the edge where nobody came. Heard his laughter, rough like gravel, never stays long, gotta travel. Leaves at dawn with a rusty Ford, winds up gone without stick-ass word. Folks like him with a rush through town, leave them on no last word. Folks like him, they slip through town, leave their mark another tale in a midnight game. If you're listening close through the thunder and rain, you'll hear him call out on that plane. Some folks settle, some keep rolling, stories in their blood that keep on telling. Never belong to a picket fence life, just a patch of sky and written in the sign. Lord, the long road knows my name, bound to drift and tied to flame. Call me home if you ever change. Till then if you see old Hank, tell him what it's all about. If you see old now, tell him what it's all about. The day ain't started, peeling last night's dust off my mind. Long chair sitting in the mud I parted, cicadas buzzing like a warning sign. Beer cans shining in the dry grass patches, every busted truck's a friend I've known. Wind cut sharp, the silence matches, I feel it being stuck alone at home. There's nothing but sky and satellite dishes, echoes bouncing out beyond the wire. Each morning trades hope for secondhand wishes, still chasing something that'll never acquire. It's just a backyard nowhere spinning in my head. Ooh. Same old picture, colors faded red. It's just a backyard nowhere, can't run but can't stay. But can't stay, life burning out slow, drifting away. Dad's old boots by the broken fender, dogs barking and nothing after dark. The air bites deep, but I can't remember what it's like to feel that first spark. Paint peels and the fences lean, everyone's got scars they don't show. Confessions lost in kerosene, maybe this is all I'll ever know. Staring at the sky through a cloud of question, smoke curling tied around a few. Yesterday's pile up, never a confession, just the same old nothing new. It's just a backyard nowhere spinning in my head. Same old picture, colors fading red. It's just a backyard nowhere, can't run but can't stay. It's just a bunch, oh, can't run but can't stay. Life burning out slow, drifting away. Sometimes I could dream of a road out of here, but the wheels spin in place on gravel and fear. Got no reason, just surviving the days, hoping this quiet might carry me away.
slow, drifting away.